Good morning, it's James here, welcome to another video. Today I'm thrilled to be able to announce at the start of a brand new project on the channel, the restoration of a Revell 1:350 scale USS Wasp LHD Amphibious assault ship. The first of a class, the Wasp is specifically designed to accommodate over 1,000 crew and over 2,000 US Marines, as well as all of their equipment, tanks, APCs, Humvees and howitzers for an amphibious assault, all deployed via a launching The first of a class, the Wasp is specifically designed to accommodate 1,000 crew and over 2,000 US Marines, as well as all of their equipment, the tanks, APCs, Humvees and howitzers, for an amphibious assault, all deployed via landing craft such as LCAC landing craft assault cushions, or hovercraft as we call them here in the UK. It also includes 6 Harriers, so these will soon be replaced by F-35B Strike VTOL fighters, as well as Osprey assault supports, Tri-Blades, Super Stallions, Chinooks and Cobras. At over 840 feet or 250 meters long and over 40,000 tons, she's a small aircraft carrier compared to a Nimitz, but a lot bigger than you might think, and packs a very serious punch. I picked the model up over the weekend. It has been built, though bizarrely not painted, and I'm going to partially disassemble it to add a bit more detail, paint it up, and then move on to the aircraft and crew. My plan is to remove the aircraft first, as well as the island, to try and assist in the painting. I've got some photo etch on order, get that all in place, and then move on to the painting and weathering, and lastly the aircraft and the figures, so I'm going to make it have a nice busy flight deck. I'll show you a quick comparison next to the USS New York, which would sail with the Wasp, and also against the Nimitz, so you can get some idea of size and scale. My plan is to finish the Prince of Wales first, so I want to get one nice ship out of the way, work up my skills because I haven't worked on them for a while, and then make a fresh start on the project into the new year before moving on to the Intrepid. So let's get cracking. Here we have a side-by-side comparison of the USS Wasp against a ship which would sail with her, the USS New York LPD-1, an amphibious transport dock. Both a similar-ish sort of design. In fact, they've got a flight deck and a well deck. But as you can clearly see, the Wasp is more of a carrier design, a flatbed, rather than the dock, which is the New York. So it'd be a similar paint scheme. This is the Revell 1:350 scale. I'll put a link in the video up on the top right so you can have a look at the build for the New York. We're going to try and use a similar colour, add some more photo etch and complement that air wing. So overall, a rather impressive sized kit. And then just for a bit of a giggle, you can see the Wasp up against the USS Nimitz. Proper aircraft carrier, absolutely enormous, but you can see the sort of size comparison. The Wasp really is not a small ship, but obviously the Nimitz itself is absolutely ginormous. So the first thing to do, part of the restoration, is to remove the 8 or 9 or so different aircraft that have been glued down by the previous kit owner. So I'm going to use my trusty Games Workshop snippers, cut the legs off, see what I need to do, and then the big plan is to try, the thing I'm more worried about is to try and see if I can remove the island. It looks like it might come off, but I think we'll have to see how we get on. And then it'd be a nice flat bed, flat deck for me to paint. I need to do a light sanding with some very fine sandpaper to scuff it up a little bit. There's a few bits of dirt and stuff that need to come off, and then we can proceed to the paint. So there we go. And in case you're wondering, I'm not being massively frivolous about this. Some of these aircraft aren't really that well painted. In fact, I think very little of the actual detail you can see left on the actual aircraft after the painting is finished. I'll recover and reuse what I can. The rotors are ones I want to have in the stow position to sort of save some space, but we'll see how we get on. Right, next is arguably the scary bit. So what I want to try and do is see if I can literally pull this off, because a lot of the stuff I want to do is replace this with add some bits of photo etch, one of the photo etch sets, add more detail here and there, and it also, most important of all, it'd be an awful lot easier to paint the flight deck without this on here. So let's go. Hope this works. Ta-da! Yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, it's come apart a little bit here and there, but I think let's have a look. Yeah, it's a nice clean break. It'll be re-glued, that's fine. Excellent. Right, so that's enough for today. Thanks for watching. Yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to be working on this into the new year. It's going to take a while to get right, obviously, but it's going to be an exciting build. Thank you. Speak soon. Bye-bye.